Ooh, Sweat Equity inside Sky Strategic's office. Get your PR help from Sky Strategic Marketing out of Tampa.
Yeah. Thanks, Tanya, letting us use the studio now.
That voice you're hearing is Eric Reginger on the ones and twos, doing your co-hosting and producing. Hashtag GirthyRI, hashtag 69B2B, hashtag Sweat Equity. I'm your host, Law Smith. We are Sweat Equity Podcast and streaming show, pragmatic entrepreneurial advice and dick jokes. That muffle you hear is because I have a face mask on.
And he looks really cool with it.
I think I look like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. But anyway, iTunes.
You said Splinter before.
I said Splinter. I said Scorpion. I'll say Sub-Zero.
Get all the cool ones then.
Get all the cool references out. I'm a ninja in the League of Shadows.
Crack yourself up, huh?
Dad jokes aplenty. I've been in a room all day with my kids.
Right.
3 and 2 years old. I'm dad jokes everywhere. iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Laughable. Hit us up on those apps if you want to listen, if you want to watch. YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, your mom's Walkman, your dad's portable TV outside. Sponsored by Grasshopper. Try grasshopper.com/sweat. That'll get you $50 off your business phone line. Don't be a jabroni with a Google Voice number. Try grasshopper.com/sweat. Get you $50 off that business phone line. What's it again? Try grasshopper.com/sweat. FreshBooks. We got our taxes. We got a little lien on it. We got a little bit of a cushion to do your taxes. So what better time to go freshbooks.com/sweat. Get $150 off your yearly, annual, whatever subscription with gofreshbooks.com/sweat. Do it better than QuickBooks. Do it better than Xero with an X. That feels Chinese. That's like TikTok being Chinese. I don't trust it. Gofreshbooks.com/sweat. And lastly, Warby Parker, warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. I left my Warby Parker glasses on my desk at my temporary home in my soon-to-be ex-wife's place. But
what were you doing there? JK, well, let's not talk about it.
We're temp living together. We're all in precarious positions right now. WarbyParkerTrial.com/sweat. Get 5 free pairs. Get 5 pairs sent to your house. Try them on. Ask everybody in your house, do I look like a dipshit? Ask people in your Zoom, do I look like an asshole with these glasses on? Or prescription sunglasses, which Eric is a fan of. So,
big time.
WarbyParkerTrial.com/sweat hooks you up, hooks us up. And now, let's get to this girthy show.
Okay.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity. Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
I'm going to fix my chair. I want to make sure we're 6 feet apart.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not?
No.
Why
I don't care.
I care. Why don't you care?
You already kissed me right on the mouth when you saw me.
That's different. Those don't count.
Oh, okay.
Those are Eskimo kisses on the mouth, thoh.
Yeah.
Those are French Eskimo kisses. Where you just go like
How
this.
many more nationalities are you going to talk about today?
French. We can't talk about the Inuits?
The Eskimos, the French. Hey, well, I'm thinking we got to film a new intro for this puppy. In a new studio.
We are in a new studio. It's very teal, which works because that's our brand color.
I'd say light blue.
Yeah.
Sky.
Teal.
Get it?
I get it. Like the sky. I wish I was about to say, I know why the sky is blue because I just watched it on Storybots with my kids.
Uh-huh.
I'm really doubling down on educational TV because I don't refuse. I just don't have the study packets to teach my kids anything.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't received those from...
There's nothing for them to learn at this point.
There's 3.5, 2.5. They get more out of Cat in the Hat. What do we got? Umizoomi.
Uh-huh.
I like all the ones where they talk to the TV.
Is Umizoomi the one that's like a mushroom trip? It's like everything is like crazy looking. Like it looks like I watch it. I'm like, I want to tell the kids, I'm like, this is what it's like to be on mushrooms.
It's a little. I think it is I think the two things are mushrooms that are talking to you. It looks like Toadstool from Mario.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
And then like it'll be like figure out this pattern. It'll be like,
Yes.
yeah.
That's the one.
which is great because they actually
Sure.
talk to the TV.
Oh,
To me, that's like,
this is your friend now.
and then Mickey Mouse Clubhouse will do that. They break the fourth wall as well. I'm trying to give all the people at home trying to work, because this podcast is about trying to help people in a real pragmatic way. And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
need
to
those
find-
time eaters.
I'm trying to find all the tricks that their mom and I have switched off every half day. So I'm watching them half a day. And during the time we're both watching the kids respectively, we're trying to do whatever work we can.
Uh-huh.
So you try to shove all the meetings into the time you don't have the kids, or like doing this podcast. And then when you have the kids, you're like, what can I do email wise? What can I do that, like, if you get on the phone, it's over.
Oh yeah.
The dogs think we're talking to someone else that's, we're just being loud on the phone, and the dogs are getting in it. And
Yeah.
you're like, dude, just,
My kids will go an hour without talking to me.
I
And if
know.
I start to get on the phone, Daddy, I need to talk to you right now. It's important. I need it. The dog is on the couch. Thanks.
And you're like,
guys.
cool.
Okay, Daddy's on the phone.
Breaking
Can't you
news.
see that?
I've really gotten into an incentives and penalties kind of world.
Hey, yes.
I-
That is definitely a thing.
I said it's good enough for Freakonomics, good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, that's all they talk about is behavioral economics. And look, if anything, we're getting that with the media through how everything's like. I can't believe shit's getting spun when you read it on Twitter and stuff, and you're like, those aren't the fact. Like, you're giving the CDC numbers that aren't correct. Like, you can easily go to cdc.gov. I've been told the wrong numbers by multiple people.
Just on like coronavirus infection things.
Yeah, like, and look, I gave the wrong number talking to someone on the phone. I was like, oh, I guess I didn't read the updated one. Let me go look. I didn't find him on it. I was just like, last I read it was 6,000 were dead in the U.S., and maybe that was updated April 6th. And then I went and looked at the site's updated April 7th. There's 12,000
Yeah. I mean, does it matter?
deaths. It does in terms of like, you and I have a distrust for the media in general. And so for this reason, we have to do more work to actually get the right info.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know how much the numbers behind this many people are infected, this many people died. Is it going to change the way we're doing? I mean, we're already going to be sitting at home, not, getting out and talking to people. So, like,
I don't
I don't
want
like to get bogged down.
I don't want misinformation or disinformation just to happen, right?
Oh, it's a principle thing. Here we go.
No, it's like we were talking about in the last podcast episode. It was like people are confusing the severity of the fatality of it, the fatality rate severity with the contagious severity, right?
Right.
And then I want to know the pre-existing conditions on top of that.
Right. Yeah, I think like 83%. That's a made up number, I think.
But
Of people that die of it are obese.
so I put it in our Slack channel, and I was like, I just wanted to put the numbers in there because it was like, okay, there's as of 4/2/20, there was 2,013 cases, and
420.
and there was 4,500 deaths. And then I looked at how many in Florida, because we're in Florida, 9495 cases in Florida. Okay, whatever. But then you really look at like, what is the number of Americans that are considered obese? And I know BMI is not the best index, right?
Yeah.
And we might have corona fatigue, so I don't want to like get too deep into like this kind of stuff, because we only know what's on CDC. I mean, what's on the CDC is all I know.
I don't give a shit.
Right. And I think everybody's got fatigue from it, but 40% of Americans are considered obese, and 18% are considered severely obese as in 2019.
What's so funny?
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of people, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, look around. That's,
So as of 2014, the physical activity report, 25% of adults, this is what I looked up. There's a report on the CDC, because there's other shit on there, apparently. It's not just,
they do other stuff?
yeah, they do other things, but they had their own physical activity report. And I just wrote like You can look at this table I flopped in there. It was like by state, how many, it's called the State Indicator Report of Physical Activity.
Uh-huh.
Behavioral indicators. Ooh, you guys wet?
What?
But 25% of adults just don't do shit.
Ah.
Yeah.
And 15% of kids don't do shit. And by don't do shit, I mean just don't do anything.
That's hard. I mean,
That's how I don't know how this study was
are
reported.
they
So
tying these children down? Like, do kids even? Is that even possible?
look, I can see it in my own kids. If we don't go out and do PE, as I call it, we have to go outside and do PE.
Uh huh.
I bring a bag. I got a gym bag and I put all the toys and balls in there. And like, there's a field of a block away. We have to go out for at least 20 minutes and go do something. It's super easy with Disney Plus and Onward streaming
it.
for free.
Saw it.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
They had it on, but I'm not in the mode where I can sit and watch. I'm too anxious that I need to do stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been like time to lean, time to clean kind of life.
Yeah. My kids are to the point where it's like, we're watching you to see if you're watching it.
Wow.
You better sit there and
Why?
pay attention.
You're like, you want to make me cry it and watch
Right,
it?
that's
I heard
why.
it pretty sappy.
They want to make me feel bad. It's weird. It's like they're trying to bring their dad back for a day,
Yeah.
and then they just walk around with his legs all day.
Yeah.
It's got its funny moments.
Chris Pratt, Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gardens.
Guardians.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord?
Peter Quill.
Yes.
I know it.
Yes. Yeah. Peter
And the hero and
It's
Emmett
Will.
from Lego Movie.
Quill, isn't it?
Quill.
Will
What is
Quill?
Peter Quill.
Look, I know you're excited about the Buccaneers uniforms, and that's probably why you got nothing today.
That, like, what a disappointment. Give me something. Give me a little creamsicle in there. I don't need the whole thing to be orange, but like,
They'll do it. They'll do it. They'll do it. They're doing all that. If they're smart, they're doing it. They're doing it in a smart way, like Apple. It's all iterative, right?
is it though? I don't think
For
it
those
is. I think
that
they
aren't,
showed.
for the majority of people, just even in Tampa that aren't Bucks fans, the Bucks came out trying to make an announcement about having new uniforms, which are the exact same uniforms they used to have,
Yes.
except for the helmets, which are the new ones.
Right.
Us being football nerds, and I'm a big uniform nerd. I like
Yeah.
uniforms because they mean something. Like colors mean something, the font means something, all that stuff. There's a lot of precision in it. It's like a logo. It's really hard to condense all this stuff into a logo
Yeah.
or a
They
slogan.
had the alarm clock numbers last time, and they still couldn't wake up.
Is that good? Does that work?
What?
Your tight shot of you, it makes you look really small.
I am really small.
You look
I only
tiny.
weigh 104 pounds.
Oh man,
No, it's because you got farther away. It's all wonky now.
have you? Oh,
Get
I'm
your
trying to
ass- get
turn
your
towards
ass
you. I'm
back
trying to
over here.
cheat a little bit towards
Whatever. It's our first run. Who cares? People aren't going to be that picky, and if you are,
you. No, I'm talking about your
Great.
solo shot. Your single shot. If you look like you're a dwarf. Yeah,
I'm just a little guy.
you didn't frame yourself up real
I
tight.
know. I was doing a lot. Okay. Jeez.
Oh man.
No, I didn't frame us up tight.
No, thanks for getting us in here. It's been a blast in your place, but I think we wore out our welcome. Maybe, I don't know, in your masturbation den.
No, I mean we could have continued on in the masturbatorium, but this is definitely better. We can actually have guests in person now. It's
Yeah,
not weird.
except we can't.
Well,
for a
not
while.
now, but in the future.
Technically, we're part of the media, so podcasts, we're part of Essential.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You knew that?
I've already been using that under the Serena Faison Media guys. Did you see
Mm.
our sign
I
outside?
saw our friend of the program. We got her brand going. You're helping her with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a lot going on. It's exciting.
Well, I was talking to Josh Eldridge of upmyinfluence.com.
Yours.
Up
Jokes.
yours. Up your influence. I shouldn't talk about a rival PR company because technically it'd be a competitor to our new Humble Abodes, but I don't think they go head to head on anything. we had a conversation about this is kind of the time to double down on relationship marketing, really. And if you really want to talk about what that is, look, we talked about this last week. If you got a Zoom call, frame it up better than Eric's framed this show up. Number one, try to do something tight. You couldn't get to the keyboard quick enough.
Dick. I'll just do my own sound.
Maybe have a
Fucking
mic.
thing sucks.
Just get a mic that works. Don't get the external speaker on your laptop. It doesn't work that way.
Definitely get headphones. At least just get headphones.
Jesus
so there's not
Christ,
the
get
feedback
headphones.
thing. That's crazy.
Your AirPods don't work probably.
No, you get wired headphones.
And then if you're
Get
gonna
my
go
gas
phone,
station.
you're gonna go from your phone. Get a holder clamp that was just like a gooseneck thing with a vice grip that'll hold your fucking phone up.
Yeah, so you don't have to do
So
it
you're
yourself.
not like this the whole time, and it doesn't make any sense because your arm's gonna go.
Yeah. Good luck taking notes when you're doing that. And trying to look normal.
Try to find a quiet spot. Like I get it, kids and dogs. Like, but I do my best. Like I cover the door up like there's a fire on the outside. Like because wherever there's gaps in the door, that's where sound's gonna creep through.
Sure. Yeah.
I try to
Yeah,
roll up a carpet and throw it in front of there.
Yeah. The more edges in the room, the better. More stuff to bounce off of.
Is that a
better.
rule? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's what the audio foam is doing. It's creating more bouncies. audio.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Do you know why the
more
sky is
you know.
blue?
No.
I don't know either. I forgot.
I forgot.
It's on Storybots with the one with the Garfunkel and Oates as the
Okay,
guest.
let me write that down.
Yeah. So anyway, how do you double down on relationship marketing? Well, one thing we've already kind of used as a good rule, and I've been applying, is Jordan Harbinger had a good rule that every day at 10 a.m. he texts 5 people that he hasn't talked to. What he does, he goes all the way down to the last people on his text message app, and he'll text them and just ask a question. Mostly just like, how you doing? What's been going on? How's life? Something like that. But don't just text thinking of you. That's like, it's the opposite of improv. You need to ask a question for this. Like you need to like engage and kind of create that engagement by asking a question because you'll likely get something in return.
You mean a question beyond how are you? Like,
Well, in improv, you never
Like
ask
something-
questions because it kills the scene. You already know what's going on.
well, I'm saying just for real life, real life times.
Right.
A question about something that would make them feel smart, sort of thing. Or are you just talking about,
No,
hey,
just-
how you doing?
It's going to depend on the person, but it's also, it can just be like, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing in this quarantine? You know,
Yeah.
like anything I can help with. That's what I've been asking a lot of people. You know, we have a lot of nerd knowledge doing this podcast for 40 years or whatever. And it's like, do you need any telecommunication help? Like we can kind of tell you, a lot of people want to start podcasts. I've been getting hit up. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I'm like,
And we're going to start doing it from here, too. I mean, we're going to get some heavy hitters in here.
yeah, but I'm saying like, yeah, but you want to know what equipment to use. We've thrown it out there plenty of times. I had someone that hit me up yesterday. I was like, all right, pick out something on my Calendly. I was like, no. Yeah.
What?
I
For
didn't-
what?
Someone
So
hit me up.
you
This
can
wasn't
help
someone I
them?
hit. Yeah. Can you help my friend that wants to start a podcast up? And he's like, great. It was like 3 of us on a text. And it was like, great. And it was like, can you hit up, here's my Calendly link. Just choose one out. And I'm like,
What?
yeah. I'm like,
No, thank you.
now,
When I get around to it, maybe.
yeah, I'll call you when I feel
I'll
like it.
text you at
Right.
10 a.m. tomorrow, okay? That's how I do it.
If you're on the last of all the texts, but you're not going to be there for a while. There's been a lot of texts in between.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of the idea. You said, look, a lot of these relationship marketing things there's no silver bullet in marketing. There never is.
Except for course.
Except for just pounding Coors Light like it's your fucking job and you're unemployed. You have no job.
Yeah.
By the way, have you
Steve Miller.
seen, what is it, 6.6 million unemployment submissions?
Oh, dude, the unemployment website in Florida. So technically, I got fired from my job at Forest Hills Dental.
Yeah, which
Uh,
your wife owns.
yes.
Yes. That's got to be a
Long
hard,
time coming, really. If
That's
I'm being
gonna be a
honest.
really tough combo.
Kind of had it coming.
We can't keep you on.
But like trying to go on the unemployment website, it was literally like acknowledge this thing if you're gonna go to jail if it's false, whatever. Okay, click it. Next, start the application. Next, back to the other thing. It was just like looping in on itself and like crazy, just all text. It wasn't like they were trying to play a video or anything. It's so bogged down that like it's
So
I don't know
What
how
time
this
of-
is going to work for people who are paycheck to paycheck.
what time of day did you do it?
It was in the evening when it was doing
So you
that.
tried to do it like odd hours. Huh?
I did it this morning around 7 and it still was messing up. Like,
Hmm.
not as bad. I got further along.
I think
but it
yeah.
was just
You
like,
gotta
dude.
you get up at 4:30 still.
Yeah.
You just do it then
Yeah.
because it's
No, actually what it was like we have a lot of people
inquiries.
trying to verify. Give us some time to verify your social security number.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
like it's not. Isn't that a computer's job? A computer's not doing
So it
that
goes
for
by.
you?
So I thought I've never done unemployment. Does it go by federal? I thought it was federal, not state.
No, this was the state of Florida's thing.
I know, but federal would be national. So I thought it was a federal.
I understand federal national dick.
You didn't look like you did.
No, I was saying that I was double checking in my mind
Okay.
what the website was through. It was through the state of Florida.
Right. So I didn't know it was a state thing. I thought you
They
do
still
that.
use your social security number though.
I didn't know if you apply through the state or through the federal. That's what I was asking.
Do you know what federal means? It's national.
I don't think you do. It's not just the contiguous.
It's all 50.
It's all 50 of them.
Alaska
All
and Hawaii are
57 states
included in
we've got. Yeah.
the whole thing.
Well, I've heard like that paycheck program's almost bullshit because it's never gonna like no bank's gonna take that on as far as like the PPP program or whatever.
Yeah.
That stimulus is gonna like to me that sounded like when you could buy a house, your first home on like 3.5%. Like, yeah, that's cool, but no bank's doing that, so you're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
It's
I
crazy,
forget.
man. It's like, because you're definitely taking a risk doing this stuff. If you go down that direction, it's like, okay, I'm keeping all these people on my payroll. Then you got to keep paying them. If you stop paying them,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
idea is that you'll get paid back so that the unemployment website doesn't go down. That's what they're trying to, keep people off
Interesting.
unemployment. But dude, it's crazy.
He's gonna be
man.
like Charlie
What?
in the mailroom.
Yeah.
Carol.
Pepe Sanchez, what was it?
I don't know
Pepe
who Carol
Sylvia.
is. Carol.
Carol.
You see that meme for the Tiger Tiger King?
What,
So
there's
it's just him
9,000
pointing to
of them.
Carol, the chick who I guess killed him.
I'm never gonna financially recover.
Do you
from
watch
this.
that yet?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Should I watch it?
I've said it. I'm
wanted you
quoting
to-
it.
I wanted you to think about it.
There's a scene where a girl who works there gets her arm bit off by a tiger, right? Because the guy doing the documentary was doing it for like years. He was following this guy.
Like
'cause
Hoop Dreams?
obviously. The Tiger King was freaking out, and he's in his office, and his reaction was, "I am never going to financially recover from this." Not, "Oh man, I hope she's okay."
And then she's like a straight G. She comes back to work like a
Yeah,
day later.
like the next 2 days, something like that.
Man, I get like a
insane.
sinus infection. I'm like, nope. Fuck that.
I'm allergic to these cats.
Well, relationship marketing, like that's a common ground. You can hit up people. Hey, I saw you talking about this. That would be a really bad way to do it. But you can, like a lot of people have been hitting me up. Hey, is LinkedIn legit? And it's like, this is all we've been talking about for 2 years on the podcast. Is like, yeah, it's legit. But if you do it corny, you're going to be corny.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
If you want to look cool like me and have this video out there of this podcast, give it a thumbs up with my wide receiver gloves on. I feel cool with these. Thanks to my buddy Paul Pasquale for buying these for me.
Oh, yeah, no, Paul.
Yeah, he's a real guy.
When's
It's
the
not
last
made up.
time you caught passes? Very shiny.
I ran out. I ran in the rain Sunday. I ran 10 miles with them on
Why?
because I want to be a hard ass motherfucker like David Coggins.
What does that do?
Because in between I was doing like push-ups and I'd find a bench. I'd do some tricep stuff.
Don't
You
need
know, those-
gloves for that.
Well, I don't. You're touching public places that have had people maybe sneeze or fart or whatever.
It was raining though.
Not in a
cleansed it.
gazebo where I would find gazebos in this neighborhood.
I know
There's
where all the good
gazebos in
gazebo
Flint.
spots are.
I felt like I did a good job. I saw a book, little book, book bank for the neighborhood, and the
Uh-huh.
books were laid out. It was about to rain. I was like, I'm gonna be a good human.
I
put
gotta save these books.
I gotta save these books, motherfucker.
Good for you.
Read it is fundamental and shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's
know?
that's a nice thing. won't
But
make
I
fun
ran
of
in the
people.
rain with them on because you forget how much you touch your face too.
But it's your face.
Yeah, but you don't like
You're
every
not
time.
Are you coming within 6 feet of anybody on this run? And if you are, you
Yes,
need to back
that's,
off, bro.
dude. That's the other fucking thing that's crazy. It's like I'm running. I would run like I'm running like I'm too bougie for everybody in the neighborhood. Like I'm running around them.
Uh-huh.
If we're on a sidewalk, someone's coming this way. I'm running like what? Like going way out of my way, exaggerated, like way exaggerated. And then I'll be running on the sidewalk, and a fucking guy on a bike will just zoom right past me. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Why? I can't hear you coming up.
I don't know, maybe
I'm
not
listening to
being
the Dark
careful
Knight
enough.
Rises score, and I'm running.
Bro,
I'm running like a hard ass motherfucker.
could have been Bane on that bike.
I was born in darkness. I made the kids watch that yesterday.
Oh, good. That's, yeah.
They didn't like it so much.
No, I didn't think they
Part of it was pretty scary.
Yeah.
We'll try the Dark Knight, see what they like.
Yeah. Start with the first one.
We'll try. Yeah, Batman Begins. I'm sure the Scarecrow part won't freak them out. They actually liked it when Christian Bale's getting out of the prison because they could do that chant.
I don't remember.
And he falls off.
It's gonna be nice and creepy later on.
Look, man, they're getting lessons from the streets, from Daddy-O. But I was just like, I got to do something uncomfortable. I got to go for a long walk or a run. It was raining, and I go, fuck it. I'm just gonna go hard ass motherfucker.
Fuck it, I'll look like a tool while I'm doing it. That'll make it
Who
harder.
gives a shit? I don't. Who cares?
Obviously, you don't.
Right. You're basically unfuckable anyway.
And now I'm gonna wait. I'm
In
gonna
this
find out
moment?
when you're running, and I'm gonna get one of those. What's the thing that shoots the footballs through?
A
The,
jugs machine,
machine. I'm gonna mount it onto my car.
dude.
You better be ready.
Oh my god, I can't wait. That's
That
like,
would be
that
sick.
would be fucking
You need to
awesome.
write that down. Actually, that's a great idea.
That'd be
mean,
amazing.
Be a fun community
We look up
project.
how much a jugs machine is? It's like $400 or something like
No, more than that. Gotta be
that.
right.
800 something crazy.
Jugs machine.
And then your dad brain goes, I could fucking make one of those.
Give me my belt sander.
I've seen shoe polishers that'll glide those things through. You can put two of those together, you know? The one with the furries on the
Yeah, they're like $2,000.
damn, dude. That is a good idea. I bet Antonio Brown's doing that shit right now.
It's all yours, AB.
So, where are we at? What time are we at?
We're about 28 minutes in.
Okay, so to double down on relationship marketing, look, what I'm doing is I on Sunday I'm going to go on a walk, and while I go on a walk, before I start my run, I'm going to call 5 people up and just see what's going on that I haven't talked to in a while. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Sharing information's huge. Emailing people you haven't talked to in a while. Like, we have a lot more time now in a weird way.
Yeah, for sure. It
Fill-
might actually bring
fill-
people closer together.
Don't fucking fill it up with grazing in your kitchen all day. Like, I've been doing that.
Yeah.
I've either eaten like nothing in a day or been just fucking. Kid food is so good, and they don't eat
Kid
it.
food.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Kid food, like
Oh, it's even
they
better.
don't like
after it's been
Lunchables,
sitting
I'm
on
like,
that plate for
"Oh."
a little while, and
Yeah.
you let it marinate there.
and then
It's a little hard.
they freak out when they found out I ate it. And they're like, I was gonna eat that.
I was
like,
saving it.
"Bullshit." I'm having a fight with my 3-year-old. Like, fuck, no, you fucking weren't.
I like when the dog licks it first, and then I get to eat it.
And I'm like, don't let the dog eat it. And they're like, they think I'm not looking, and they like try to feed the dog. I'm like, what the fuck?
We're always looking.
I've been bad. I'm good with the kids, but this is I find all parents that are freaking out. It's definitely all on the parents.
Yeah.
Like, if I haven't worked out, like made myself go out for my own sanity before the day's kind of started, I'm way, way worse mood.
Yeah, antsy.
And I'm way more like PE coach all day. Like, no, do it.
Yeah.
Not, I'm just like a military.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh.
Running Z drills. Get out there.
But
Touch the line.
I would say my only advice really right now is reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while. And I feel like you have an excuse.
Yeah. It's not even.
Do video calls. A lot of people still aren't doing them because they're scared to do them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the deal with the Zoom security issues are.
What do you mean?
There's been like a big hubbub over Zoom and its security issues. Apparently, Taiwan.
No
I
one
think,
wants
maybe.
your shit, guys.
I know.
Like,
That's
you're
what I'm
not that
saying.
special.
Like, right. I know.
If you're really that insecure about it, do a VPN and then call it a day.
Yeah.
Do it from there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to look up what a VPN is? So you're just not going to do both? Okay.
Great. Just don't call anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah,
die
just
on the
don't
inside.
do anything. And
Yeah.
then we'll just have
Be
no economy.
sad.
Let's
Yeah,
end it
but-
on a bummer note.
Well, I mean, no.
But that's how I feel.
Maybe people are doing that
And
more.
to
I
the-
feel like they are reaching out to people they haven't talked to in a while, having these Zoom parties.
and I have a big fuck you for the people going to worship centers that are meeting with 1,200 people. One happened in our own backyard over here.
Yeah.
That was on TMZ, but there's a lot around the country going up. I have a big fuck you for people that aren't like respecting other people's like space. If they're going, like I saw, my favorite thing was going to the free Wawa, the free air at Wawa in normal times because everybody would fight over free air.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
can just sit there and people watch. But I had a guy cleaning up stuff while I was putting air in the tire. I was like, finally, I can use this. I never get to use the free air at Wawa. And
And
he's
he
a guy who
didn't
worked at
move.
Wawa, and he kept moving towards me. And I was like, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, I had to get up and like move back and like, what? Like, you're going to cough on me? What's going on? So,
You're kind of paranoid about it, huh?
well, because people are asymptomatic about it. So you don't know how many people are dormant with this thing. We just don't know a lot. So I'm never really on that side, like better be safe than sorry kind of thing. But with this, I definitely am. Because if you overdo it right now, look, it sucks, it's nerdy, but it's like, that's an ego thing if you don't want to do it. I'm not saying you got to look like I do right now
Right.
while
Which
we're
I do
doing
not.
this,
To be clear, I do not
but I'm saying like,
want to look like that.
it's not a big deal.
No.
But I bet if you go pick up groceries, you're respecting the rules that are laid out.
Yeah. Oh, it's to the point you're a pariah if you're not wearing your mask out.
Oh,
Like,
bro, there's people that I've seen so many people they don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
it's such an ego thing.
it is an ego thing.
And it
People
makes
don't-
me mad. So I have a special big fuck you for the people that are just like, I don't need to do anything because who cares about society?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like roads, you like the economy, you like having a job. Well, fucking get over yourself and fucking do what you're supposed to do. People are like, I can't take it in my apartment anymore.
Oh, I know.
That's you. That's
Right.
on you.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
That's not your apartment. Your apartment didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's not about like when people are taking these precautions. It's not. It's
No
for
one
other
wants to
people.
do this shit.
It's
Yeah.
for other people. It's not for you in general to get. I mean, that's why most people are doing it because they don't want to get sick.
I wish I could touch people to Terry
But
Tate
the,
linebacker them fucking just
yeah.
check the shit out of people.
The idea is to protect the oldies.
Yeah.
We don't want the old people to die. We need
They have
them.
wisdom.
We need their wisdom and their bones.
So that's how I wanted to end this with a big old fuck you.
Okay, well, check us out, sweatequitypod.com.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity. Sweat equity.